Last day it is for me. They didn't remember at the depot this morning. Not sure if they were pretending or not, but I put my banner up, didn't I? In my cabin here. Bit of a squeeze on a pillowcase. But happy retirement I went for. Couldn't fit my name in, but it doesn't matter. Someone might ask. 36 years. 18 on this route. Someone might ask. Only 2 left to go now, though. 17:46 it is, and I'm bang on schedule. I'll be back at the depot by 1800. Home by 1830. Traffic moving correctly, winding itself down, and the streets starting to thin of people and light. And my 2 regulars, in their usual seats, stare blankly at the darkening windows. He's out first, the young lad. The old oak is stop. Sold off for flats now, years ago. Kid he was when he first came on. Couldn't see over my cockpit door. And now, a suit replacing his Adidas, and a scowl pressing itself further and further in. There you go, mate. Couldn't help myself. He looks up at that. I don't usually talk, you see. Not my place to disturb the customers, but my last day, ain't it? I lean slightly, and he clocks the banner. His eyes shift to meet mine for a second. Maybe he's remembering the Adidas, or the person who used to lift him up to drop in his fare. A tiny flicker of the old fire, and a small grunt, and he's off into the dusk. Wonder if he read the... Damn. The wind has twisted the bloody thing. It's blown a gale out there. If I just fold it here and... There we... But he's gone. Just the lady left now to ask. And it's the next stop for her on the corner of the estate. Always a bit more careful when I'm down to the last one. I do first aid every year. I get the, oh, you don't have to do that from the lads at the depot. But it's not a case of having to, is it? It's just doing things right. If you come on my bus, I'll look after you. The rain drums impatient on the roof as the falling night settles outside. 1752. My last ever stop on Cornelia Street, and we're bang on time. She toddles down to the front. She knows I'll wait. I always do. Mind how you go now? She looks up at that. Her eyes squint at my banner. The papery muscles pull taut in her face as she goes to talk, to ask me my name. I lean in to hear her over the cruel bluster outside, and pissing down again, she declares with aniseed breath, and then she wobbles off into the night. Within a minute, I'm held at the lights. 102 seconds, these ones. Look at her, shuffling along slowly into the rain. You've got to stick to the schedules, though. The bus, bit of old-fashioned order in all this chaos. But then, I'm only going back to the depot now. I look down at my phone. I'm stationary, and all my fares have gone, so it's okay. 3 missed calls from Barbara. I saw it flashing, but I'm looking out again, and the rain is getting harder. And I can still see the hunched figure shuffling along. Wonder if anyone remembers her name. My phone buzzes. If I can't do anything now, then no. But then before I know it, I'm doing something I never thought I'd do on the intersection of Cornelia Street and Richmond Road. I'm indicating left. Get on, love, I shout down. Sodden she is, as she squelches aboard. I pull down my banner and I lean in close to wrap it round her. But as I'm getting closer, I realise it's inappropriate, but I'm too close to do anything other than hand it to her. Confused, she takes the pillowcase and clutches it by her side. Sit at the front and guide me. Let's get you to your door. We slowly navigate the tiny, tightening alleys of the estate, like some World Rally Championship novelty act. Barbara calls me again and again. I don't pick up, of course. I'm not some hardened criminal. I'm just taking a pensioner home. But I open up one of her texts at a junction. Late, she's written. Another woman? She signs off with a smiley face. But as I look at the old lady, opening a pillowcase, I feel a pang of truth. Just a bit further, she says. And sure enough, we pull up to a pebble-dashed bedsit, darker than a murky night around it. 18:06. My phone rings again. I cancel as she gets off. Retiring, she asks. Yeah. Yes, I am. That's a shame. You're the best bus driver I ever had. She smiles, despite the gloom. Oh, she says, turning around. I want to tell my daughter about you. What's your name? 18:22 when I arrive at the depot. Never been this late. Well, apart from a few breakdowns. I bring her, the bus, to the furthest bay. I just want to sit here for a bit. It was easy before. You could give me any time of day, and I could tell you either what stop should be next, or where I would be in the house. An expert within routines, confines. I can look Barbara in the eye and know that she can be proud of me. But give me a time next week, though, or tomorrow even. Oh, a bang then, on the window. That'll be the depot, lads. I knew they'd remember. I take my roots, I put them into the folder, and I slowly, finally, place them on the steering wheel, ready for the next driver's story. I hit the door button, I step out, and away from what I know. But it's not the lads from the depot at all. They're in a distance laughing. It's Barbara. It's a party, love, she says. But I've drawn you up a schedule. I pick up my bag. I sling it over my shoulder. And I clasp my wife, my friend's hand to mine. There's a cake too. And they've put your name on it. Ta-ra.